we're on a rest day in Whanganui and found this in the eyesight. So we started over here, did the Alpine crossing, Mount Tongariro, walked across to Shadow Tongariro, that's at Whakapapa, and then down to National Park, and have to go around the table. And then walk from National Park down to Whakahara, and then we did the river, which is the blue one, all the way down and over here, and have arrived here in Whanganui. That is really cool. We're gonna go across some bridge thing and see a view. That's why we're here at the eyesight. We're in the tunnel to Drury Hill elevator. It's part of the TA, but we're not gonna walk out of here tomorrow. We're gonna get the bus to somewhere. I don't know where yet, but anyway, we're working on that plan. But for now, the tunnel, and seriously, it's like we're dying. Don't go towards the white line.
Or the Christmas tree.
Or the Christmas tree that's at the end. This is the weirdest thing ever, but also really cool. And it costs $2 per trip, and we're hoping it's like we can buy stuff because we do not have coins, so we may be walking back out this tunnel shortly.
You can walk up.
That's the river we came from. There's the ocean. This is the small tower. We have to go climb bigger tower now. But we just came through an elevator, through a hill. I have to film on the way back down, it was crazy. So did there used to be like a tram or a cable car up the thing and then they built this elevator?
No,
or like why did they choose an elevator in a mountain?
Exactly. Well, good question. So 1916,
Yeah.
two guys, they bought all the land and had a subdivision, but they needed access, and so they did ask the council, would you like to help pay for a cable car? That was their first choice. Too expensive, and the council said no, we're not going to help. So these guys somehow got hold of some miners from the west coast, and they came in and they dug the tunnel, and it was cheaper to do it. You know?
Wow, okay.
Cheaper to do this than a cable car, I know. I don't think it would be the case today.
Good morning, everybody. So, yesterday on our rest day, I alluded to the fact we didn't really know where we were going, which is true, up until about 5 PM when we decided. So the weather's looking pretty terrible for the next week. Not super bad, but bad enough. So I've made the decision to skip the Araroas because at best they would be miserable and there was potential for them to be a little bit unsafe. So I'm going to head south of Araroas to Waikani or something and walk into Wellington over 3 days and then yeah, go from there. But just so annoying, I didn't think La Nina would affect our hike quite this much, but it's been very, very wet and it's just making the mountain ranges bits a little bit difficult. So it is slightly getting better weather, so hopefully January will be better for the Richmonds, but anyway, we'll see. So off to Wellington. So we're in Whanganui and we're off to get the bus. Also, Courtney is leaving us for home. She's done. Anyway, so I'm on my own, sort of.
What did Daniel and Kathy do to me?
Temporarily, not really, sort of, I don't know. I can make my own decisions. Anyway, just walking to the bus stop. Well, first breakfast. The tower is from a bus window. Way better than walking. Good morning, everyone. We are leaving Waikani and going to Paikakariki. Maybe that's how you say those names. We are off to a late start because we got coffee and croissants. Oh, life is good. We're just making the most of our luxuries before we hit the South Island. Yeah, that's planned for today. it's like 20-ish kilometers, bit more I think, because I'm gonna walk to the train station. And yeah, just following a river track, and then I think we hit the beach, so that'll be fun. Back on the west coast, first time since 90 Mile Beach. Woohoo! Because we missed the other bit of west coast, which was like only like a few kilometers and an S3 crossing. But yeah, so we're now down at kilometer 1,600 I think. So we did skip the ranges, which you can kind of see through there, just because the weather is just not ideal. But yeah, it looks like we may be heading to the South Island around Christmas, so that'll be good. Definitely, hopefully, give enough time to finish South Island. That's the main goal. Yeah, so we've got a bit of planning to do. We've only got 3-4 days walk into the end of the North Island, and we've got to send and organise bounce boxes for the South Island, just to make the South Island a little bit easier. And also because there's so many hikers, I'm worried that some of the stores won't have much. So yeah, that's the plan for the next few days. But it'll be a mix of like hiking with my backpack, slack packing, I don't know. I have accommodation worked out until Sunday night, tomorrow night. And then after that, I'm not sure yet. So, living life on the edge, it's a bit weird. But yeah, that's the plans. Another river, another bridge. This one wobbles. It's raining a bit, but not too bad. We're on a boardwalk out by the coast. And some sort of like native revegetation area. And there's some mountains, and we're gonna be glad we're not up there. Well, this is kind of cool, change of pace. Some wetlands. We're back on the west coast. Back there's the Araroas, and as you can see, you can't really see them. Hence why we're down here and not up there. And there's the ocean. We're gonna walk along the beach for a while. After a brief detour back into town for lunch, we're back on the beach, walking to the next town. And then pinecone soccer.
Go along.
High tide has forced us off the beach. We're gonna head up onto the road and walk around that way because we don't want no wet feet. We've left the beach and the road next to the beach for a track. Technically you can walk the coastline track, but I think it's closed. It's only about erosion, so we're taking the inland option to Pakakariki. About 5 k's to go to the town, and then another 2 k's to the town to the train station. And hopefully there'll be a train. You can just see Pakakariki. Getting there. Less than an hour, I think, till the town, and then just go work out the trains. Good morning, everybody! We are in Wellington, in Araroa or something. So I did skip a day yesterday, but this is a lot closer. It's only a couple of train stops away from where I've been staying. And we'll walk into Wellington CBD today, maybe. Well, as far as we can get before we get too tired. But it's like packing life, so who knows. And we're about to head out up into the hills. So it actually looks like it will be a pretty nice day, not like Auckland. So looking forward to it. But yeah, that's life on the trail today. Wellington, almost done with the North Island. What? Check out this sign! Cape Reinga 1,652 kilometers and Bluff 1,354. Woohoo! We started the Colonial Knot Walkway, which is so weird because we're like right in the suburbs, next to the suburbs of Wellington. But there's this nice area. It's a bit windy because Wellington, and I forgot my microphones in my day pack, but that's Wellington! And I'm exhausted. That was a lot of stairs. Colonial Knob is hard. Check out the view! I don't think you can really see it on film, or a little bit. How weird is that? There's like a fence line and one side is brown and the other side is green. It's a bit weird, but anyway, it kind of looks cool. We're just walking up towards Mount Cow Cow Walkway. I think we're on the northern walkway or something. Anyway, we did some road walking between the two walkways. Oh yeah, we're just gonna go up and over Mount Cow Cow and then back down into Wellington and call it a day. And finish the North Island tomorrow. Woohoo! It's our first view of the Southern Island. What? Crazy. It's very windy, but the South Island. Followed by downtown Wellington. Followed by not downtown Wellington. We're now in more Wellington Central. We came down from the lookout. We did walk past the train station where we thought we might finish today. But we decided to make tomorrow shorter by just walking until we're sick of walking. So, yeah, walk through park, then back onto the street, and then there's another park, and etc, etc. So we're just gonna pull out at one of the streets where we've had enough, but at most it's like 8 k's to Wellington CBD basically, so we'll just see how far we get. Good morning everybody! We are in the Botanic Gardens, which is basically where we finished yesterday. Just came up off the road a little bit, and we're gonna walk to the end of the North Island today! Woohoo! Through like park hopping and then down by the wharf. And then I'm not really sure after that, but I've already walked part of it this morning uphill to get here. Kind of dumb, but anyway. This is Wellington Botanic Gardens. At the cable car, which I realised when I got here, I have rode before. In 2015, when I was last in Wellington, but I actually couldn't remember it till I saw it, and then I was like, wait, I've been here. So yeah, it's a beautiful day, beautiful morning. City hiking, woohoo! Look what we found! Ta-da! In the bricks and up the stairs. Wellington! We're now on the southern walkway. And there's lots of hills in Wellington. I'm not sure I'm ready for the South Island. We're at the back of the zoo and we get to see some lemurs for free. Yay! Through a fence. Check out the view of the airport. We're almost there, the end of an island. Also check out this house, they have their own cable car lift thing. That's crazy. We're in the park where we will finish hiking the North Island. This is very difficult. I'm running out of hands and I have to hold my microphone because I don't have my backpack. Ugh. Dun dun dun. I think the finish is the slide. Yeah. This one. This is the slide. Okay. It is the slide.
Oh, it's this.
Are you serious?
What?
No, but
It's the water fountain?
Cool. Well, that's underwhelming.
Didn't we watch the videos and you properly to see.
Oh, it's this stone. Okay, this makes more sense. Dun 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 dun. Woo! I touched it. That's so cool. The North Island is finished. That's so cool.